Hi guys, it's me, Andrea. I will show you 3 cards I made today, and I'm working on very heavy and very rough watercolor. I use here a brush to put some water down first, and then I go with my Spectrum Noir. Let me have a look. Spectrum Noir Aqua Tint inks in, and randomly I picked 3 colors. This really beautiful green one, they haven't got a name for these colors actually, so it's only the, let me have a look, I can't find it. Nope. um but it's a green, as you can see, and I picked a blue one, and at the very end I use a really nice pinky magenta. And I wanted to have only this as a background. I want to have a focal point on top, so I want to have a sort of a half decent nice background. And what I do is at the end I will sprinkle some salt into it, but some stuff was already dry, so that didn't work. On some areas it did and some it didn't, so I did that here. Got my salt out and sprinkle it over here and there, and when that's dry, the salt picks up the watercolor and the water, and you will have, when it's dry and you rub it off, you will have this nice white sprinkle. So, and this is um, a mold I made. This feather, that's Fimo actually. It's a clay, very light one. It air dries or microwave even, so it's perfect. What I do here, I put a layer of medium on top. That's a binder to seal it, because I worked on that before with water media, and it dissolves again. So the texture actually disappears. So that's why I do that. I seal it before, and then I go over with my Zic, the clean color real brushes in grays and blacks, and work on it. I use water to blend it out. That I only, or the most of the paint is then in the creases. And as you can work on it, remove some stuff, put more on. That's a good thing here with water based media. So go back with water, dab it off with some paper. Very easy. At the end of the day, it is far too dark for what I want to do with it, but I solved that. So this is burlap. That what gave me the idea. I had this leftover stripes of burlaps laying around, and I thought, they would make a nice focal point on some cards. So, and as you could see when I put this feather on, there wasn't really a contrast. It was disappearing into the background, and that's what I definitely didn't want. So I go back with some gesso on top and get some white back. And now it's much, much more visible. That's what I wanted. I will go and touch it up later a bit. So here, because it wasn't dry, my fingerprint was in there, so you can see a bit of this salt effect was left on the right top. So, and this are the other 3 burlap stripes I had. They're a bit bigger, so I want to put some modeling paste on top. I wasn't sure if that works, but it did. You're not getting a very crisp image, of course not, but that's okay. I think it's quite a fun idea to have some stenciling with modeling paste on a burlap. So, but before I go on, I will put my card together here. The watercolor panel I have here, I use 3D foam stamp and no layering. I'm not matting it, nothing, just on that card base, and that's it. And here I touch it up here and there, as you can see. Needed a bit of more white here and there. And that's it. So our one card is finished already. Now I'm working on the other two. I put the burlap on. The burlap was too wide, but I needed it in that width because of the modeling paste or the stencil size. So, and all the background disappeared behind that. That's why I put some water back on top, spritz it on top, and yeah, let it blend or run right and left. A bit of problem with the green, a bit of the green went into the magenta, and that makes what? It makes brown mud. But it was very decent, so that's why I touch it up here to refresh the color, the greens, and of course the pink. It is not too bad. There are 2 or 3 little areas where you can see the brown coming through, but you know, I can always say I wanted that. I needed a bit of brown. So touch it up. You can't see the left one properly, but sorry about that. I will put them together now. So after that dried, I will put the burlap on. I remove a bit of the burlap, what I didn't really need, and then glued right into the middle of that cards. And I will glue them down onto a card base again. And that's it. No layering, no matting, nothing. I think that would be far too much. I wanted to have this lightness to it, and I think they came out exactly the way I wanted them. So that's it. That's a close-up now coming, and I think the colors in the background are absolutely beautiful and perfect for the white stenciling parts. Exactly what I thought up. I love it when the plan works. Okay, I had to adjust a bit, but that is okay. So that's it, guys. I thank you a lot for watching. I hope you like it. If so, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. I really appreciate that. And I hope I will see you soon with my next project. So stay tuned for that and have a fantastic time. Bye-bye.